Right, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called The Hard Ride, 1971. I'm giving it 2 out of 5 stars. I disliked it. This is going to be another AIP biker flick. It's supposed to have a story, and the ending's pretty good. There's an exploding car, and that's about all I liked about it. The music stinks. If you want to see great biker movies, check out Angels Hard as They Come with Gary Busey, and also Satan Sadist with who's in Satan Sadist? I know that's an Al Addison 1969 flick. Angels Hard as They Come is 1971. Russ Tamblyn, another great one, and Werewolves on Wheels. Another 1971 biker flick. A biker gang visits a monastery where they encounter black robe monks engaged in worshipping Satan. Yeah. I don't even know who's in that one. Nobody, really. But great flick nonetheless. This one, I don't know. It's about a Vietnam War dude. His buddy dies in Vietnam, and he says, "I'm not going to leave you, Lenny." That's the dude, the black dude who dies in Vietnam. He's got all these biker friends, bunch of depraved libertines, including Big Red, who's a native guy who dresses up like Liberace. He's got this weird looking pink scarf. I thought it was Peter Bogdanovich or somebody like that with his weird scarf. Oh man, that was too much. And anyways, so Lenny, the dead black Vietnam soldier, he gives his bike to his war buddy, and played by Robert Fuller, stars as Vietnam vet Phil. I don't even know who Robert Fuller is or any of these actors. Quite honestly. Never heard of Robert Fuller. I know Samuel Fuller. I watched a lot of his movies. Any relation to Samuel Fuller? Anyways, Vietnam vet Phil. Inherits Lenny's bike, which is this impressive thing of chrome and steel, I guess. It's all shiny. It's got 3 headlights on the front, big long. The front wheel is really small, but it's got this big long pipe that goes down to the little wheel in the front. It looks difficult to ride, man. But I don't know much about motorcycles. Excuse me. I'm back to my coffee. Adrian is going to comment on my coffee again. I had my energy drink. I didn't take my energy drink yesterday, and I still coughed. I had a nice, greasy... Oh, you didn't expect me to do a movie review on a weekday, did you? So what happened was my annoying manager He's not my manager, but he pretends like he's my manager. Keeps calling me all the time. So this time he calls me at work, my other job, and he says, "We're all done for the night. We don't have any routes for you. Don't come in." And I said, "Okay, is this a one-time thing, or you can keep doing this to me, cutting back on my hours?" Anyways, so instead of doing grocery shopping a day early, I decided to wolf down my dinner a little early, take a little nappy poo, and then wake up and finish the hard ride. So Vietnam vet Phil has got the bike. He's going to meet Big Red because that was another request in the will, was to meet some native dude named Big Red. He doesn't look like a native at all. He looks like a Liberace or something on this measly little bike. And so Vietnam Phil gets into a fight with the biker gang over his chopper, or his inherited chopper, I should say. And so we don't see the rival gang until the end of the movie. There's a big gap with Vietnam Phil trying to look for Big Red because Lemmy wanted to talk to him and invite him to the funeral. Big Red. So Big Red is in this whorehouse. He's a total jerk. He starts playing around with Vietnam vet Phil's blondie girlfriend, who's ugly, by the way. Not attractive one bit. But she keeps taking her clothes off to reveal her lingerie. And the only nude scene in this one is Big Red and some blondie prostitute. You get to see her right breast for like 1 second. I think I inadvertently told my son, "Get off my property" is one of the lines. That's his favorite line to use. Get off my property. And that was one of the lines in the movie. So I laughed and I said, "Get off my property." And then that nude scene popped up. Oops. Anyways. That was kind of unexpected. Came out of nowhere. So Vietnam vet Phil goes into the whorehouse with his biker buddy, and he tells Big Red, "Come to my funeral, I'll give you the chopper." So Big Red agrees. He's got his bottle of liquor going in one hand and his blondie prostitute in the other hand. $25 a room back in 1971. That was big dough. You could probably buy a house for like $70,000. Big house here in the Bay Area. Now it's worth $1 million. Anyways, inflation. Anybody who says that inflation is a good thing is got to be out of their minds, man. How can I afford a house unless I move to Wyoming? But anyways, enough about inflation from 1971 till now. So all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the biker gang that was picking on Vietnam vet Phil takes him away and starts harassing his girlfriend, and then Big Red comes to join the fight, even though Big Red was fighting with Vietnam vet Phil earlier over his girlfriend. And he looks silly in that outfit. Really, a pink scarf? Or a light orange scarf or something. Just didn't look right. Didn't look like a biker dude. It just looks silly. And that's when you get the big fight scene between at the end with the bikers and stuff. Pretty decent ending, I have to admit. But overall, it's pretty boring. A lot of scenes of Vietnam vet Phil riding his bike with his girlfriend in the back, and them just dry humping in the middle of nowhere. At one point, some punks pull over and start harassing Vietnam vet Phil's girlfriend for some weed, and another black dude later on tries to rape Vietnam Phil's girlfriend. Man, she's kind of rough in this one, and that's when Big Red's father, who seems like a nice guy, says, "Get off my property." That was, I think the ending of the film is much better than the beginning. They would just cut out everything else with all the boring bike rides and the lame music, background music. It sounds like really horrible folk music from the 70s, man. Anyways, not a great flick. I was disappointed. What do I got coming up next after this? I got Swedish Fly Girls. This ought to be interesting. Let me see if I can pull it up. Here we go. Krista, aka Swedish Fly Girls. Another AIP flick. Let's see if I can add some more AIP to my list later.